and welcome back to another one of my videos.
Before we proceed any further, apologies for the sound quality, as I only realized it once I came back from the trip. Now I've realized it, I'll make sure to carry an additional microphone with me on these trips.
Today I thought that I should review another one of my equipments that I've got with me today, and we've decided to come to Lowestoft Beach, and this is a very nice and beautiful place to test none other than AD200 Pro. This is something that I recently bought, and I wanted to test it, and there is no other place better to test than a beach. What I've decided today is basically take this out, take some pictures of unknown strangers, and do some portrait photography. And the idea was to test it out against the sunlight, because I guess the main thing is basically to overpower the sun. So this is what I tried to test and check today. The best part about this strobe is number one, it's wireless. Number two, it's got a very good battery life. Number three, it works seamlessly with Godox series of equipments, which basically includes a receiver as well. And I've got basically Godox X Pro to go with it, which goes very seamlessly with my Sony A7 III. Why would you use this equipment? It's basically because when you're shooting out there in the sunlight, it gets very bright, and most of the pictures you're always trying to balance between the extreme sunlight that you've got and the face of the portrait person that you're shooting. And it's usually you end up being underexposing the person and then overexposing the sky most of the times. Using a strobe light helps with that, when you basically try to evenly lit the face while let the sky shine from the background as well, so that you can clearly see that. So without further ado, I will show you some pictures without and with strobe, and most of them will be with strobe. I've tested it out there with strangers, complete strangers, and I've asked them to take some pictures, and they were really generous and kind enough to allow me to do that. So with their permission, I'll be sharing their pictures as well.
So here you can see a comparison between the pictures on the left, which have been lit up using AD200 Pro, and the pictures on the right. These have been taken without any additional light. As you can clearly see, especially in the zoomed in pictures, there's a huge difference. Now this picture is of a very sweet Tamil family, and I forgot to put on the lights in the first click, and now as you can see, after we have put on the lights, you can see those lush blue skies very clearly with a very clear skin. This is my picture. The first one is without, and the second one, as you can see, is with the lights. You can see a very clear difference in what you can see. These are some of the pictures of the children that I took with obviously permission of the parents, and I was pretty amazed. It turned out to be really good. This picture with the shovel happens to be one of my favorites in this series. In this picture, I experimented a bit with the angle, trying to bring in more sky so that lush blues can come out. In this picture, you can see a bit of cloudiness, and that's because my lens was not clean, and but I made use of it, and I turned that into a black and white high contrast picture. This is another picture of some children who were running around, and I thought I might as well use the time and take some pictures of theirs as well. These turned out to be pretty well as well. I thought this person was pretty stylish and was standing out from the crowd, and he graciously agreed for a few clicks as well. And this was one of the last clicks that we made on that day, and this chap thought we were a documentary crew.
So the price of this strobe is usually around 300 to 350 pounds. And on good days, like Christmas sales, you can get it easily around 260 to about 280 pounds. And that's just a strobe. You can get the accessories separately, but they're not that costly. So you can get the whole package around 300 to 350 pounds, which is extremely affordable compared to what strobes used to cost in the past. This is an ideal package. Right, so I hope you would have seen the pictures and liked them. If you like this content, do comment please, subscribe and share this video as well amongst people who are interested in photography. I would love to make more of this content. If you'd like to see more about the strobe in particular and the settings that I've used, and specifically how can you use this in certain situations, especially during the daytime, do let me know and I'll make more content on that as well. I'll see you again with another one of these videos. Until then, take care of yourself and goodbye.